Hi guys, welcome to the channel of love. I thought we'd have a reading like this evening. What is the time? 20:39 is the time. Okay, I love reading. The Lover's Oracle cards have been calling me. Here we are. So we'll have a look and see. We'll start here with a message from the Lover's Oracle. I was just singing Kylie Minogue, I Should Be So Lucky. But I wasn't sure it was coming from the feminine's perspective. Not saying that the feminine doesn't feel lucky, okay? Or that, you know, that song's not applicable for her. But I felt like the words were like for the masculine. Like they were singing, I should be so lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I should be so lucky in love. I spelt lucky wrong. I would like the lyrics, please. Let's have a read of these. In my imagination, there is no complication. I dream about you all the time. Can I have more lyrics? It kind of just stops there on that one. In my mind, a celebration, the sweetest of sensation, thinking you could be mine. In my imagination, there is no hesitation. We walk together hand in hand. I'm dreaming. You fell in love with me like I'm in love with you. But dreaming's all I do, if only they come true. I should be so lucky, 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 lucky. I should be so lucky in love. I should be so lucky. Lucky, lucky, lucky. I should be so lucky in love. It's a crazy situation. You always keep me waiting because it's only make-believe. And I would come a-running to give you all my loving if one day you would notice me. My heart is close to breaking and I can't go on faking the fantasy that you'll be mine. I'm dreaming that you're in love with me, like I'm in love with you, but dreaming's all I do, if only they come true. So, feels like the masculines could be a little insecure, not feeling noticed. You always keep me waiting because it's only make-believe, and I would come a-running to give you all my loving if one day you would notice me. I'm not sure what that's all about. Right, let's go to these, I was going to say fortune-telling cards. That's what it says on there. Heart-shaped fortune-telling cards. What's coming through is you didn't see this coming, because I feel there's a turn of gaslighting wanted to come through. It was like, who's keeping who waiting? And who would actually come a-running to give you all their loving if one day you would notice me. My world is close to breaking and I can't go on faking. I was taken to like Fagin energy. Oliver Twist. Please, sir, can I have some more? You are manifesting miracles. You should be so lucky. Okay. Your dream is soon to become a reality. Trust your heart and continue to follow its guidance. I'm not sure why I'm putting the glasses on after I've read the message, but manifesting miracles, those fantasies. Cheers. Have you got the love bug yet? It's a nice looking card. Are you ready for some hot, intimate passion? My beloved, though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. This is interesting because the fantasy that you'll be mine, it's like you are spiritually in union together. It's like the body is just catching up, the vessel. So though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time, nothing is missing. And that is why the feeling of no separation, you just feel joined, conjoined. That's when it will manifest. A message for you. I'm thinking of you this very moment. Your love fills me with light. I love you. And then we have this passion card. A magnetic and seductive quality surrounds you at present. Enjoy it. I love you, baby. And if it's quite alright, I need you, baby. What's interesting is what's reversed at the bottom of the deck is that we've taken that time to look inside of ourselves and examine what is causing you to feel this way. I feel that's been done. The glass is just kind of stood up. Look inside yourself. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. It's the love bug, isn't it? I knew it. I knew it. Let's get a message from heaven. Love and guidance from the other side of life. You know, there's this energy coming through regarding the divine feminine not actually needing the divine masculine, but wanting him. Well, it feels opposite for the masculine. The masculine needs the divine feminine, but he kind of didn't want it. His soul wants it. His soul knows that he needs it. When I need you, I just close my eyes and I'm with you. And all that I so wanna give you is only a heartbeat away. Two hearts that beat as one. We rejoice when you find love. You found it. You found the cause. Examine what is causing you to feel this way. We rejoice when you find love. Love comes in unexpected ways. It's like it comes even though the person isn't physically present, energetically, spiritually. Oh boy. 24. And then we have love. It's like the vessel's catching up, okay? The soul's there, the spirit's there. The vessel's catching up, but in the meantime, that energy is put into vessels that are close to you. You're never alone. Love is important in our lives, particularly after a loss. As humans, we need to be in relationships, and your deceased loved ones welcome this. You may meet someone special, make new friends, or bring a new pet into your life. Each connection is viewed as a living miracle. Each connection is viewed as a living miracle. Love in all forms is welcomed. Your loved ones want you to be happy and say, we welcome opportunities for you to love and be loved during your physical existence. And that's why we're here, to love and be loved. What could be grander? Cheers to love. Let's go to the channel of love cards. I've got my mind set on you. It's like singing low. This time I know it's for real. But that's not the right key. Not I know much about keys. I just open my mouth and sing. This time I know it's for real. The feeling that I feel. I know if I put my mind to it, I know that I really can do it. Whole again. And you can make me whole again. That's the death card. Death to an old situation, rebirth. Mr. Casanova. Ain't no stopping us now. Hello, Belle. We're on the move. I would like a cuddle. Come and give us a cuddle. She's a big girl now. Baby Belle. Aren't you, darling? She's a big girl. Pretty girl. Where do you want to go? You haven't got to sit on my lap if you don't want to. You have the freedom. Just no going out of the window, darling. Your mummy will tell me off. Okay. I've got a hair up my nose now. I call her Ballerina. Ballerina. The ego turns to God. Hand it over. That was yesterday's message. Was it yesterday's message? Someone had a message about getting out of the mud. Your desire is on its way. Or Scorpio. Your desire is on its way. Sagittarius, I will get around to your reading at some point. I did want to keep them candlelit. But it's just getting the privacy to actually do your reading. It is what it is. Let's see what your archangels want to say. Okay, all I can hear is you've got me scratching my head. I've got an itch just here, but you've got me scratching my head. About what? Beloved one, I am helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Well, I strongly felt that this needed to be a love reading. Okay. So the only cards in the deck relating to the divine counterpart connection. This was the first deck of cards that I purchased. Okay, oracle cards. I wanted archangel oracle messages. And when I kept doing little readings, like as I was learning to use them, this card just kept coming up and coming up and coming up. And I wasn't even aware that tarot was on YouTube at that point. And this card is what led me to read about divine connections. What are you doing there, Treacle? I want to go out of the window, she says. She really does. Okay. Who will get there first? Me or you? You'll get me into trouble. Let me just put the handle down, otherwise... I don't know, you may be able to pull the handle up. I mean, wonders never cease. True, that's so true, isn't it? Wonders never cease. Okay, so this was the card. It was like, okay, obviously I'm here to deliver messages of love. Beloved one, yes, we've had this, a message for you. My beloved. Beloved one. Archangel Chamuel. I've got a moth here. I can't escape that way, so I'll go find somewhere else to cause mischief. She's okay. I'm helping you with your spiritual soulmate relationship. Messages from heaven is, we rejoice when you find love. Love comes in unexpected ways. The message of this card, love is in and around you now. Love is in and around you now. You don't need to search for it. Rather, by holding loving thoughts and conducting loving actions, you attract and manifest love in all aspects of your life. And here we are manifesting miracles. I'm so excited and I just can't hide it. I know, I know, I know, I know, I know, I want you, I want you. Look what you do to me. You got me burning up. Call upon me to guide your thoughts and actions, to bring romance into your life. Full stop. Converse with me regularly about your love life. I can help you fall in love with your life and heal and manifest wonderful relationships. So working with Archangel Chamuel. Chamuel's aura is pale green, like a springtime leaf in the morning sunlight. You can feel close to Chamuel's loving energy by wearing or carrying a green fluorite crystal. Breathe was next. Breathe. Okay, romance angels, let's do it. I was going to say let's do it for the boys, but it's let's hear it for the boy. Okay. Let's call them little cupids, look. Okay, cupids. What's the deal? I can see what the deal is. But what would you like to add? What's Cupid adding to the mix? A retreat. That sounds very nice. It's time to disconnect from the world. It's time for you two to spend some time alone. I know it looks like marriage attire. I'm going to say lady and gentleman attire. You're already spiritually married. There's no separation. Makes no difference. It's just a dress and a tuxedo. Retreat. But it's kind of like that honeymoon period. Well, it feels like a healing period. You need some time alone with your divine one. And I feel in the tangible, you know, where you can touch them, talk to them. The romance angels see that your love life blossoms as you spend time alone with your partner or by yourself. So we've had this time to spend time by ourselves. You know the amount of time that's been. It appears that you've become confused or conflicted by other people's advice. It's time for you to disconnect so that you can better hear your own feelings and opinions. If you are in a partnership, spending time together apart from others will renew your commitments and take it to the next level. This could mean taking a vacation, going on a nature hike, enjoying a long drive, or turning off the phones and computer as you both enjoy a quiet afternoon at home. The painting on this card also indicates a honeymoon, which could be the literal message. So there may be a deepening of commitment or a new serious relationship if you're currently single. This card may indicate an upcoming engagement, wedding, or renewal of vows. These activities are more meaningful as you spend time alone with your partner. If you're presently single, this card guides you to spend time by yourself, meditating upon your true feelings and thoughts. Be sure to take action based on any intuitive guidance. This strengthens your energy, which helps you rapidly attract and manifest your loving partner. All I can hear is I'm coming home, and home is where the heart is. And this masculine's heart is with you. You are home. It's like everything else just feels off. And he's pinpointed the cause of this unsettlement. 2233 is on the counter. Should we wrap this reading up with a message from Rumi? I think so. Okay, Rumi. Peaceful message this evening. As expected, expect the best and watch what is delivered with your wishes, your dreams. Sacred convergence. So I've picked up this energy of spiritually inseparable. But let's read this message. Let's have a look at the image. What do you see? I see a lady's face here, and I can see a figure here. I'm going to say it's a lady's face, that's what I feel. There's a figure here. And it takes me to like a portal. It's interesting, it takes me to like a portal here, but then I felt like this was her arm, like holding out. I suppose it's a bit like the Channel of Love image, but it's got a love heart with wings. So this is like, on the wings of love. She looks rather big in comparison. It's like she's holding him. Through the portal you go. Because once he's through, I mean, it's going to be effortless. All this would just seem so... all the drama, it would just all seem irrelevant. You just... on to a new beginning. Let's read this message. Roaming about town, the master was holding a light, saying, I am weary of the demons and the beasts. A human is what I am longing for. The human cannot be found, we have searched. What cannot be found is what I'm longing for. So there's this energy of everything else just doesn't make sense. But this, spiritual soulmate relationship feels like home. It feels right. Although poor and needy, I will not accept small pieces of ruby. The mine of the finest rubies is what I am looking for. One hand holding a cup of wine, and the other the curls of the beloved. A dance like this in the middle of the circle is what I am longing for. I can feel the underneath of this eye here, like twitching. I'm sure all of you have experienced it. That you might not be able to actually see it, but you can feel like a little nerve ending, a nerve twitching. How I have longed for you, my very own. Look no further for the family beyond your family, the relationship beyond all other relationships, the great love that unveils all other loves to be mere reflections of the one great and true love is here for you now. Are you excited? It is I who has sought you through the stirrings of your own heart. Yes, 'twas I, hidden beneath every secret, yearning for something more, something full, something special, something all-encompassing. Behind every yearning always I have hidden. Now I show myself to you, that you may become so filled with the same passionate devotion that I hold for you, that your mind will fall away, overwhelmed by the sheer intensity of love, tossed into an ocean of silent, unending bliss. Come to me, we are to be one now, in sacred convergence of silent, eternal passion. Sacred convergence indicates the coming together of souls in alignment with a greater cause. This greater cause is both personal and impersonal. There is an aspect of joining together for common purpose, although that purpose may not be immediately obvious at a level of day-to-day consciousness. That common soul purpose may be to lift each other into greater love, so energy of lifting the masculine here, into greater love and self-belief, to shed fear and open the heart, filling each individual soul with more holy fire for its personal, passionate purpose. You'll have a sense when this process is happening. There will be a coming together of you with like-minded souls who hail from all walks of life, and yet together, through some invisible genius, you will help each other. You may simply be dancing in the same room or singing in a group, attending a class or workshop, or just visiting the same beach or parkland, but at that moment, there will be a sense of something coherent and nourishing happening at a far greater level. The trickle-down effect in your personal life will be felt too. You'll have more energy after spending time with these people, even if you don't interact very much on a personal level beyond being in the same space. You'll feel empowered to step forward on your path and love yourself with less conditions. You'll become freer to shed your fears, let go of relationships based in guilt and judgment, and open up to those more loving, responsive, and inspiring to continue on your personal journey in increasingly profound ways. This oracle has come to you because you are part of a greater sacred convergence happening now. Perhaps you have already sensed its progression, or perhaps it will not be obvious to you, but the effect, whether obvious or subtle, will be important to your soul development and divine awakening. You are being asked to drop defences and barriers towards groups of people that feel good for you. However, those that dampen your spirits or drag you down are to be dispensed with. Bless you. No matter what games of blame or manipulation they may play to keep you coming back for more. No, that shall not do for your soul growth now. Just step away. Turn towards those connections that feel nourishing to your soul and learn to share yourself without fear. Just be. You do not have to force the planets to spin, nor the great cycles of the soul to happen. All that is required is that you show up for what is offered to you now. Do your part, take your steps, dance, sing and be, and allow the gifts of sacred connection to change your world, for this is a spiritual gift presented to you now. This oracle comes with a special message. Perhaps you have been thinking about shedding lower vibrational connections based in the ego world of power games, sabotage, manipulation and fear. Well, we do have this card. Perhaps. So perhaps you have been thinking about shedding lower vibrational connections based in the ego world of power games, sabotage, manipulation and fear. Perhaps you have already begun this process, or even shed so many you are fearing you might have overpruned to be left with nothing and no one. Do not fear, feisty angel of love. Your truth is prevailing. You cannot stay in a vibration of fear if you want to dwell in a vibration of love. Whilst you learn to sustain that vibration within you until it cannot be rattled by any crisis or demand, you are wise to place yourself in more nourishing connections. If you want a plant to grow, why not give it the best soil and conditions in which to do so? Certainly the plant of love can and will grow in the most inhospitable, is that how I say that? Inhospitable conditions, but it can be rather more joyful to grow in gentler, more nourishing conditions, if possible. This oracle comes to you with guidance that the possibility for more joyful relationships and growth of love within is in your power. You can choose each day, each moment. Just make a choice. Trust yourself, your discernment and your intuition and choose. You do not owe anyone anything. Repeat this law of karma. You only owe love the chance to grow. You only owe love the chance to grow. So let that be your guiding principle now, as you release the old and trust that even if your garden of relationship becomes sparse for a while, you have been cutting back unhealthy plants to allow for new life to flourish. It is only a matter of timing for the season of new life and growth to come again, and so it shall, bringing with it sacred convergence of souls, of souls on the path of love, your soul tribe, your soul family, your new tribe of those journeying upon the path of love. Guys, let's finish with this sacred honouring ritual. Say, Rumi, who loves me unconditionally, I open to your grace. I hereby declare I am willing to release those connections that no longer serve my spiritual growth on the path of love. I release relationships based in fear and am open to those based in love. I surrender the need to know, to judge, to assert control, and to be in the right. I open up to tolerance, intuition, and honouring of my heart. I open to love. Show me the way, brother of my soul. Guide me through your grace into the sacred convergence of my soul and divine love in its most gracious expression, now and always. I call in my soul tribe of love, and I open my heart to nourishing connections in all ways now. So be it. Close your eyes and relax with your hands resting on your heart. Do this for however long feels right, however long feels good for you. When you are ready, simply open your eyes and you have completed your sacred honouring ritual. I have completed this evening's reading. Thank you for joining me. I will talk to you all soon. Until then, take care, much love. Bye for now.